Earth. Ours for the taking. And no one in our way. That's too bad. I was hoping for a bit of a workout. You spoke too soon, Nappa. Look, here comes our welcome party. Where's Kakarot?
You have to deal with us first.
Who are you?
I'm Yamcha, wanderer of the deserts, master of the Wolf Fang Fist.
Wait. Did you say Yamcha? Now where did I hear that before? Here we go. Yamcha'd. You're Yamcha? Look, that's you. Look, Vegeta, I got yamcha'd. Krillin, hey, look, I got yamcha'd too.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back with another S.H.Figuarts review, this time of the Tamashi Nations web exclusive Dragon Ball Z Yamcha. And all jokes aside, Yamcha actually is a pretty good figure overall. There are a few, maybe one or two issues that I do have with it, which I will explain later on in the video. But overall, I do enjoy this figure. Jumping straight into the packaging, we have a clear window on the front, the side of the box, the other side of the box, the back, and here we have Yamcha with Cyberman, showcasing some of his accessories and recreating some of his iconic poses. Figuarts is doing really well with their new digital sculpts. I do say new, but we have been seeing these new sculpts ever since last year, first with their battle damage Gohan. Overall, Figuarts have done an excellent job in capturing the anime manga look of Yamcha, and I think it really translates well to figure form. As a result, the faces, the details printed on the head sculpts come out really clean, and as you can see here on Yamcha, the scar right across his eye and the cross scar on his cheek is just done really nicely, really clean. As with most of the new Dragon Ball Z figures by Figuarts, there isn't a lot of paint present. It's mainly in the chest, as the whole upper torso is molded in an orange plastic, and the actual chest skin tone area here is painted, which matches the molded plastic of the arms and the face pretty well. There is some shading here on the front of the gi, a bit on the shoulders, a little bit here on the torso. It does run down through to the crotch on the inner legs along here, and we do get a little bit of shading there on the butt as well. So Yamcha does borrow a lot of design elements, a lot of engineering from the new Super Saiyan 3 Goku here on the right, but it is different enough for it not to be just a simple retool. As you can see here on the chest, it is actually completely different to the Goku. The lower torso here is longer than the Goku figure, and when you get down to the crotch, again, it does use the same design principles. The crotch is broken up into pieces, just like how we've seen with Vegeta and with Trunks. Even the pants, though they do look the same, Goku's pants are a little wider than Yamcha's, and then you can see down here on the legs that they are completely different as well. The belts are completely different. The only things that are the same are the arms. As you can see here, they are sculpted the same, but just have a different skin tone. And on Yamcha's gi here, we do see that he's wearing the mark of the turtle, the Kame mark, or the mark of Master Roshi. It is printed in a black, flat black, and a beige-ish color here on the back as well. Not white like we're used to seeing on the in the anime, but it did come out really well, printed on really cleanly. Articulation is pretty standard for a Dragon Ball Z figure. We get the side-to-side rotation. Yamcha doesn't look too high up, but he does look very far down. He has left and right head tilt, and there is articulation on the back of his hair, the long part of his hair, so you can get his hair to kind of flow on the side there. You can turn it the other way, but there is a ball joint that connects his upper half and lower half of his hair. Yamcha has a butterfly joint here. The top of his gi, the shoulder part here, is a separate piece, so it does move up and down for articulation purposes. He does have a 360 here in the shoulder, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, swivel at the wrist, and hinges. Yamcha has a upper and a lower torso. He can crunch forward this much, then back this much, a little bit of side to side action, and his waist can rotate side to side. His belt here is on a separate piece, and the front part, the part that is tied, does swivel. Yamcha can kick out this much, kick back and forward this much, has upper thigh rotation, double jointed knees, rotation at the foot, up and down, toe articulation, and he does have a bit of ankle pivot. And herein lies the problem with the figure, and it's not a huge problem, it's not a deal breaker, but it is the main gripe that I do have with Yamcha. And it's the same with some of the other figures in the line, new and old, and it's the ankle articulation. I would just really like to see better ankle tilt for characters who are almost always fighting or almost always in action or fighting poses. I mean, I practiced Kung Fu for years and years, and for the longest time I can remember my Sifu, my teacher, telling me to get low in my stance, low in my ma, to spread those feet wider, lower. And unfortunately, Yamcha, for him, this is as wide and low as he can get with both feet still flat on the floor. Anyway, with ankles that he has now, it really limits the poses you want out of him, and it does make, standing him up just a little tricky at times. So for accessories, Yamcha does come with a pair of fisted hands, and he does come with his stern face. He also comes with a pair of open palm spread out blast hands, and we have seen these before with Goku and other characters as well. He also comes with a pair of, I guess you could say they are Kamehameha blast hands or closed open palm hands. And he also comes with his Wolf Fang fist hands, which are very iconic to the character. Very nice. For faces, he comes with 3 interchangeable faces. He comes with a shouting face. He comes with a gritting teeth face. And he comes with a kind of a smirking smile face, which is probably my favorite out of the 4 faces that he comes with. In addition to that, we also get a Cyberman figure, and Cyberman was introduced in the Saiyan saga when Vegeta and Nappa came to Earth, and basically Cyberman is one of I guess Nappa's little cronies. There are multiple Cybermen, but this set only comes with one Cyberman, and it is the one that latches onto Yamcha and self-destructs, killing Yamcha in the process. Looking at the figure itself, it is painted or it is sculpted in green, a light lime green and a dark green there. His nails or his claws are painted a grey. For articulation, his arms do have a 360 rotation, and that's it. His legs aren't articulated, but they are kind of softer, so you can kind of bend them. And his head does have a swivel. And I'm really happy that they did include this figure in the set. It does give your collection some diversity and gives you some display options as well. So would I recommend this figure? Yes and no. I think for the casual collector, you might want to give this one a miss. I think, and now this is just an assumption, but for the most part, for most casual fans, I think Yamcha probably isn't at the top of their list of characters they want in fig form. But again, I could be totally wrong, as all we've been getting are the Super Saiyan Gokus, Vegetas, all the A-lister characters, and finally getting a Yamcha might be the thing that you've been waiting for. But for the money you pay, which was about 7,500 yen or $70 US, it also being a web exclusive, it might not be worth it. But in saying that, as far as I am aware, this is the only 6-inch super articulated Yamcha figure that we have so far. So if you're one of those collectors who needs to have every single character from the series, all the Z fighters together, well then this is the only option that you have at the moment, until maybe Figuarts releases their version, but again, that will probably be in a larger scale as we've seen so far. So even with the steep price point and the exclusivity, it might be kind of hard for you to get a hold of, or get it imported to the States or wherever you're in the world. Figuarts Yamcha is still a really good representation of the character and a pretty solid figure overall. And I hope you enjoyed that video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do have a lot more reviews coming your way. It's the Revoltech Magneto, which dropped in today, as well as the new Figma Deadpool, the deluxe version, and I do have the new S.H.Figuarts Batman coming up real soon as well. So hopefully I can get those reviews out to you guys maybe this weekend or the beginning of next week. I do have a test to study for this Sunday, so I do really need to study for that, but hopefully I can get those reviews out to you guys as soon as possible, because I do enjoy doing this more than studying. But I really need to pass this test as well. Anyway, if you guys are new to this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Please feel free to subscribe and hit that bell button. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. And I will hopefully see you guys real soon. Take it easy. Bye.